Welcome to crypto, everyone. This is what happens. We have a lot of dips in crypto. It changes year to year. I'm going to show you guys really what you need to be looking for to be successful, how to be successful in crypto at all times. Probably should have made this video a little bit earlier. I have made a video like this in the past, but I'm really going to let you guys have some strategies that will make you profitable during these types of market situations that we have. It's very important for you guys to continue to learn and read. Those who are reading, those who are learning, you guys are going to be a lot more successful than those people who don't. That's just how life works. The amount of time, the amount of work you're willing to put into something, the amount of information you're willing to take and learn from is going to make you a lot more successful than those who don't. I really suggest that you guys look into the description of this video. I have a lot of books, a lot of information that you guys can read completely free. Don't pay for anything, guys. Don't pay for anything. A lot of lessons, a lot of books in the description. If you guys read all those, this will help you quite a lot. So we're going to be looking into exactly this Bitcoin graph right now. We have around 9 years on Bitstamp that we're looking at. You guys have to understand that we have these run-ups with Bitcoin, especially here in 2017. Again, in 2013, we had a very, very large run-up with Bitcoin. But we've had run-ups with Bitcoin. We've had these trends show in the past. It's very important for you guys to realize in crypto, we'll have 600, 800% run-ups, and then we'll have 70, 80% sell-offs. This is how it's worked in the past, and this will continue to show its trends throughout the future. Most people, when you have an investment that goes up 600, 700%, you're foolish not to take profits or not to take a lot of your money off the table. But I'm going to be showing you guys when is the best time to buy. When should you guys really be buying, selling, holding throughout crypto? All right, so you guys have to be looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the trend for any single altcoin in crypto. Really, it is. Altcoins will not perform well when Bitcoin is down. All right, but you need to understand though, we are in some sort of a bear market right now. We have been for the past month or two, but we are almost going to break out of this trend. I will talk about this later. We're going to focus on exactly how to be profitable, but I will talk about the trend that we're looking like we're going to break out of in a different video after this. But what we see right now is you guys see this volatility we had in 2017. Things are looking like it did back in 2017, where we had this insane run up with Bitcoin and we had this 50-40% rundown. And I do expect this to pick back up again. We'll talk about that later. But you guys have to be understanding that you need to be setting stop losses, right? On any single one of your buy entries. If you guys are buying in this stage where things go up 600, 700%, especially what we saw now, you need to be setting stop losses. You need to be taking profits because there's always going to be a correction. There's always going to be a 50, 40, 60, 70, even 80 to 90%. We've saw corrections with Bitcoin. When you have huge run-ups, the end of the mountain has to come down as fast as it went up most cases, right? When that mountain goes up, guys, you have to understand that we do see the mountain not go up forever. There's always going to be another side to that mountain leading in a downwards direction. That's how you guys can think of it, but it does work like that always in crypto. But you need to understand that this is where you diamond hands, right? You diamond hands when things just came off of this correction, right? If you guys were to diamond hands and hold things long term, after we saw this final correction of around Bitcoin going down 60, 70%, you guys would have made a lot of money, a lot of gains from buying during this consolidation period. When does Bitcoin consolidate, right? Bitcoin consolidates after these huge run-ups and a few other dips, and then it consolidates. Yes, I do see a different trend occurring this cycle, but we'll talk about that later in another video. But this is just the main trends that you guys have to realize. The consolidation period, when we have the lowest point of Bitcoin, when we have a low stagnant Bitcoin, is the time where you guys are going to be diamond handing. You guys are going to be holding long term. But when you're in this huge run-up, like we saw in 2017 to almost 2018, fell off after 2018, you take profits, you trade throughout this period. you would be very, very idiotic to not do anything otherwise, because of exactly what we've seen in the past and what we've seen with other investments. If you guys look at the stock market, if you guys look at any other investments that you guys can invest as a normal investor, it's not your company or anything. People take profits, lots of profits, after they're up 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700%. People are taking a lot of profits, and this could only go up for so long. I did think Bitcoin was going to hit around 100K. I'm saying it. I don't care if I was wrong, guys. But when we saw that first downtrend with Bitcoin, when we saw the second one, the third one, things show for themselves, right? We didn't have that breakout like we've had on all those other trends. So we are still in that downward spiral, but would be almost at the time where Bitcoin's down over 50 to 60%, where it's good time to start accumulating again. But we will never have a 600 to 700% run up in any single investment without a 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% sell off. That's how the market works, and your job is to trade off of it. Your job is to understand it, and if you guys are not understanding how this market really works, you're not going to be successful during a bear market. People make the most money during these dips. People make the most money during volatility, right? When you have something go up really fast, people are making the most money there. When you have something go down really fast, people are making the most money there because they're able to. So you guys have to understand, volatility is where you're going to make money from. You really need to look at the trends of what Bitcoin has done in the past and what it's currently doing right now. But really set your stop losses, especially when we're in this upwards phase, and make sure to really understand how the market's doing. Read those books and you guys will be a lot more successful. I can't go into every single thing that's in those books. You guys need to learn some of that on your own. But we see multiple trends. Every time we have a large push upwards, guys, there's always a sell-off throughout the history of Bitcoin and every single other investment. And that's something that you really need to take into consideration. But as we saw here, 500%, another 133%, and then we already have a 50% sell-off. I do see maybe 55%, 60% could be the bottom for that. For that sell-off. We'll have to see. You can never predict the future. You can never look a week past, 2 weeks past, guys. What you have to do, you have to set your stop losses, especially when we're in this bull market still. I know we had a bearish 2 months, but considering the fact Bitcoin's still up 500%, from where it took off only a year ago. But you guys have to understand that. Set your stop losses, right? You guys have to be able to protect yourselves. If you're not protecting yourself, if you're not ready for a downward retracement in a type of market like this, or any single market, you're going to have a lot more losses than you do have profits. You're protecting your profits, you're protecting your assets, and you're really maximizing your yield on your profits if you guys are setting those stop losses, buying off of these resistance and support levels. So with that being said, I really hope I got to some of you guys through that little talk. Really remember, guys, that as soon as something goes up this much, there's going to be a sell-off at some points. Thought we were going to go a little bit higher, but you can never predict how high we're going to go. I mean, you can somewhat predict it, but like I said, guys, don't listen to these people on these monthly, on these weekly time frames. Things can change in an instant in crypto. 1 tweet, 3 tweets, things can change. That's why you set your stop loss. That's a very big thing for you guys to understand if you want to be profitable during a bear market as well. Yes, this bear market's going to be a lot different. We saw. Let's go look at the RSI, guys. We'll use the RSI, Relative Strength Index. Look at the trends that we've seen over the years, right? These bear markets don't last too long before things picking up again, right? So we've seen around a 3 month to 2 month period for these bear markets normally, but this market that we've had right here has been insatiable. It's been nothing like we've ever seen before. So I do expect this maybe to last a little bit shorter. But you guys have to understand that we are at the bottoms, right? This is when you guys buy, right? When you guys see this dip, but you guys need to be understanding that this is a time where you guys could look at the RSI on a long-term perspective and really see how these trends add up. Very important for you guys to understand that. But like I said, you guys buy during the consolidation time if you're going to be diamond handing. You trade during the bull market phase where things are going up exponentially. That's just a very, very important thing. This is how people stay in profits. This is how people stay in profits. This is how people stay consistent. They use stop losses. They use entry points. They have 3 parts of their buy order, okay? Your buy order needs to have a stop loss, needs to have a take profit, and you really need to be able to be patient with that, right? You guys need to have strategy, all right? If you don't have strategy, please read those books in the description, understand and study them. If you guys want to be more successful in life, you have to be willing to read, you have to be willing to work, or else you're just going to end up like the rest, okay? You're just going to end up like the rest who continue to lose and lose and lose. Giving you guys completely free information. You can do this on your own, but I really want to get the point over across to you guys that you really need to understand. Sorry about that. But you need to be taking profits along the way. I've seen a lot of you trying to aim for these insatiable goals of 30, 40, 50x. They will come to you during these times of these bear markets or during these times of very, very low consolidation levels. But let them come to you. Don't chase after these, okay? You guys never want to be chasing after these goals, okay? You just want to stick to your strategy, stick to your profit method, be very consistent, and I promise these profits will come to you, okay? I promise they will. But it's very important, very, very important for you guys to really understand you can be profitable during a bear market. All of the gains that you guys lost, all the profits that you lost, even even your portfolio losses, I guarantee you guys will make it back. I know some of you guys might be contemplating leaving crypto. You're like, this was too large of a dip. I will never make it back. I don't know what I'm doing. But you can make it back. You will make it back. It's just how much time are you willing to put into crypto? How much time are you willing to wait it out or to weather the storm, right? Because we see how much crypto picks up after these huge dips. There's a lot of profits to be made, but you really need to understand the market. You need to understand where things are trending, and really read and educate yourselves, because you will be profitable in the long term. I can promise you that if you stick with it. I've been in your place before. I've been in your shoes before, where I'm down. You guys don't listen to anyone else but yourself, right? Just focus on yourself. Don't watch a lot of these YouTube videos. Make sure to learn by yourself. You guys will learn a lot more from yourself by reading while you're alone, and you will retain knowledge better. But really learn how the market moves and works on your own. You can do it. It just depends how much time you're willing to put into it. So with that being said, you can be profitable during a bear market. That's where you guys are the most profitable, because instead of you guys buying up here, right, you guys will be able to buy down here where the consolidation is. And you guys will be able to catch those gains all the way up. And you guys have to understand that. You guys are almost entering the period where it's going to be the most profitable period to buy crypto, right? To buy crypto, at least in the past 4 or 5 months, right? It's going to be very, very profitable coming up soon. So I really make sure to understand that, okay? The losses that you have right now, you will make them back. It's just a matter of time, and efforts. And with that being said, I'm going to end that stream there. I really hope you guys took something from that. I will be streaming shortly, going to show you guys a trend that I see with Bitcoin. Going to take Bitcoin a little bit higher, I believe, through the EMA. Going to be bringing someone on to share that with you guys. But really take something away from this video. Free information in the description. I want to help you guys out, okay? I'm giving you guys free knowledge, free books. Just better yourself, okay? Use this as motivation. If you're down right now, just motivate yourself to work harder, learn more. Don't be impatient, by the way. Don't think that you need to make this money back right now. I promise it will come back. If you guys are patient, you have strategy, and you have motivation to learn, it will come back and more. So with that being said, really take something away from this video. Smash that like button too, guys. And make sure to get your banter bags in the description. If you guys read all those books, I promise, if you guys study, banter bags, 1 banter bag, 2 banter bag, 3 banter bag for all of you guys. All right, we don't even do IDO or ICO scams. You guys get banter bags regardless.